All right, ladies and gentlemen, our skaters are ready. Are you ready? All right, that whistle means we are ready for the action. Real quickly, for those of you who have never seen roller derby before, I'm going to give you a quick explanation. Skaters in the front are called the blockers. The skaters with the stars on their helmets are who we call the jammers. That jammer there that just made it through is Alex the Great. That means she will be the lead jammer for this jam, which means she can call this game off at any time she feels ready, which it sounds like is right now. She'll tap her hips 4 times. Those whistles means the end of the jam. Now through the pack is number 55 for ICT. That is Furiosa. She is currently the lead jammer on the track. She is up against number 12, Tenacious B. Furiosa comes up against Gerlach, makes it past, taps her hips, calls off the jam, puts 4 more points on the board for ICT. First out of the pack, we have ICT skater number 300. That is Little Smacker. She is the lead jammer for jam number 3. She is up against J-Lo Blow for NWA. Little Smacker splits on the outside, calls off the jam. 4 more points for ICT. Now on the jam line for the Natural Disasters, we have Gerlach Holmes. Gerlach fighting hard against a wall of ICT up in the front, takes a hit by Diamond Skater. She stays upright and inbounds. She is your lead jammer, Gerlach Holmes. Gerlach now again against that wall of ICT. Diamond Skater holding down the front of the pack alongside Rogue Weaver. Gerlach on the outside, able to make it through. Grand slam for the Natural Disasters. We see Bomb Run Britt to the penalty box with that star helmet cover. That makes this a power jam for the Natural Disasters and Gerlach Holmes. Blast with the assist, trying to give Gerlach some time to get through the pack. She is stuck again in that wall of ICT, careful to straddle the line and not receive a track cut. We're going to see number 969, Nisi Maniac from ICT, head to the penalty box on what I believe was a direction call. Gerlach now at the end of that jam puts another 3 points on the board for Natural Disasters. ICT, 8 points. NWA, 7. ICT with 1 blocker in the penalty box as well as their jammer. That makes this a power start for Artemis Prime and the Natural Disasters. Artemis Prime up that inside line for lead jammer position in NWA. Artemis Prime up against a wall of number 16, Annika Slorenslam in the front of the pack. She's able to make it pass for 4 points on the board. Natural Disasters. Right before the whistle, we see Smacky Kennedy head to the penalty box. That's 1 point ICT, 4 points NWA. Coming off now off the jam line, that is Blast for the Natural Disasters, number 321. She is your lead jammer. Against her in the pack is Furiosa, the jammer for ICT. Blast with a whip off of Cosmic makes her way through the pack. 4 more points for the Natural Disasters on that scoreboard. Blast calls it off just as Furiosa approaches the pack, able to pick up 1 point for ICT just before the whistle. 23-10 is the score. Natural Disasters in the lead. We want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, Call Your Drugs. If you like fast, you'll like their free delivery. Visit them online at callyourdrug.com. Now we have Cosmic on the jam line for the Natural Disasters, pushing hard against the pack in the front. ICT with a great 4-lady wall in the front of the pack. Alice Gray with the follow through on ICT's jammer, but she is able to make it through. That is number 300, Lil Smacker. Blast attempts the force out on Little Smacker just before she calls it off. ICT able to put 4 points up on the scoreboard. NWA 0. With that jam helmet cover, we have Tenacious B. She is your lead jammer for the Natural Disasters. She is up against number 52, Bomb Run Britt for ICT. Tenacious B attempts to break up the wall of ICT skaters in the front. She is able to make it past, calls off the jam. 4 points for the Natural Disasters. No points assessed to ICT on that last pass. Hot off the jam line, we have ICT. That is number 55, Furiosa. Followed closely behind, Jenny Wheezy, 975 from the Natural Disasters. ICT down 1 blocker in the box. NWA full strength on the pack. J-Lo Blow with the force to the outside. ICT able to put 3 points on the board on that last pass. Slam line first, 300, Lil Smacker for ICT. She is up against Bruisin Tedeschi for the Natural Disasters. Lil Smacker takes the outside line, puts a Grand Slam up on the board for ICT. Another 4 points now for ICT and Lil Smacker. Saigon Kiss attempts to force out on Bruisin Tedeschi, allowing Little Smacker through the pack once again for another Grand Slam. Looking for that lead change. ICT now in the lead, 31-27. Smacker again on the inside line, another 5-point Grand Slam. And 4 points now on the board for Bruisin Tedeschi and the Natural Disasters. A track cut call sends Little Smacker to the penalty box on her 19-point run. Now's a chance for the Disasters to command that lead back. Bruisin Tedeschi down on the infield. Nisi Maniac with the recycle. ICT walled up nice and tight in the front, pushing Bruisin to the inside. Artemis Prime with the assist. Ladies and gentlemen, we have almost a tie game, 38-36. Nice 21-point pass there for ICT. And through the pack is Gerlach Holmes. She is the lead jammer for the Natural Disasters. Coming back out of the penalty box is Little Smacker from ICT. Both teams full strength out there on the track. Natural Disasters looking to get that lead position back. Gerlach Holmes fighting hard, forced to the inside. Annika Soren Slam holding down the front of the pack. Gerlach now 3 more skaters left to beat up at the front. Gerlach now with 1 skater to beat. And she is passed. That is a 4-point pass for Gerlach Holmes. Little Smacker stuck behind a wall of Jenny Wheezy Blast, using a pinball move to force her to the infield. That is going to send a low block call to Jenny Wheezy in that penalty box. Gerlach Holmes, however, through the pack. 5-point Grand Slam for the Natural Disasters. Gerlach there taking some advice from her bench coach, Joanna Barr, calling off the jam. And first through the pack is ICT. That is Furiosa. Once again, your lead jammer, Artemis Prime, taking a big hit to the outside. It's a 5-point pass for Furiosa just as she calls off the jam. This next jam brought to you by our after-party location, Smitty's Garage Burgers and Beer. Come join us after the bouts tonight at Smitty's Garage. First through the pack is number 117, that is Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee, your lead jammer for ICT. Alex the Great fighting hard against Diamond Skater up at the front of the pack, and Nisi Maniac. She's able to make it pass. Cruel Ella and Tenacious B not easily moved, holding Bruce Lee back, forcing the call off. Another 4-point pass, however, for ICT. As the score stands, Natural Disasters 50, ICT Havoc 47. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a nice close roller derby game on our hands. Just under 14 minutes remain in period one. And through on the outside line is Tenacious B, your lead jammer for the Natural Disasters. ICT in a little bit of trouble, seeing quite a few of their blockers head to the penalty box. Tenacious B now careful to stay in bounds. 4 points on the board for the Natural Disasters. Four points on the board as well for ICT. And another 4-point pass for the Natural Disasters. Eight and 8 was the score on that last jam. Both teams canceling out one another. Natural Disasters holding the lead by 3 points, 58-55, just under 12 minutes. And we have J-Lo Blow, your lead jammer for the Natural Disasters. Jamming for ICT once again is Furiosa. J-Lo Blow makes it through the pack on a 5-point pass, looks back, sees her opponent, calls it off. Furiosa with a jump, but it was a little short. She is going to come away with 0 points assessed to either skater. We want to give a big shout out and thank you and tell everybody to go visit our beer garden. Core Brewing and Distilling Company, the sponsors of the Northwest Arkansas Roller Derby Beer Garden, where you can get a 6-pack pass for $18 or a 12-pack for $25. Go visit them in the beer garden. Now on the jam line, we have Little Smacker, your lead jammer for Havoc. Cosmic heads to the penalty box, putting Natural Disasters 1 blocker down. .426, Lady McDeath to the penalty box on a forearm call. Gerlach Holmes with a hard push, making her way through the pack with that star helmet cover now. And Garth through the pack. That is a 4-point pass for the Natural Disasters. And a 4-point pass for the ICT Havoc. And another 4 to NWA. That whistle is a track cut call. It's going to send Little Smacker to the penalty box. We won't know how many points she may have received until she is released. That buys Gerlach Holmes some time as she's forced to the outside. Hoping to pull away with this lead. Both teams equal in points, 8-8 so far in Jam 16. Gerlach Holmes trying to find a line between Diamond Skater and her friends up at the front of the pack. She's pushed to the outside line and has to recycle behind Nisi Maniac. Cosmic Artemis and Killer Honeybee holding down the line. Prepared for that opposing jammer to come out of the penalty box just as the jam ends. 2-on-3. Natural Disasters 74 to the Havoc 65. 8.5 minutes remaining in period 1. And just before the whistle, ICT failed to field a skater. They're going to see number 2 be asked to exit the track. She is going to be followed by number 25, Diamond Skater, as well. Bruce Lee jamming for ICT up against Blash jamming for the Natural Disasters. Another penalty assessed to ICT sends Scary Nation to the penalty box. Followed closely behind Bruce Lee. That leaves number 16, Annika Sorenslam, to slow down Blast. Blast able to put a 5-point grand slam on the board for the Natural Disasters. She takes a tip from her bench coach and says, "Keep on moving, sister." Blast pushes through on the inside line, picks up another 5-point grand slam for the Disasters. A 14-point jam so far for Blast. ICT back up now to full strength on the track. Blast calling it off. Able to pick up 2 more points. 0 points assessed to ICT. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Blast on a 16-point run. And a team timeout for the Natural Disasters as we come in. 6.5 minutes remaining. Jam 17, period 1, 90-70. Your Natural Disasters in the lead. We want to say thank you also to Starlight Stadium, where you are now the official home of NWA Roller Derby. Big thanks to Starlight for having us. After that team timeout, we see Cosmic take the jam line for the Natural Disasters. Her opponent, number 52, Bomb Run Britt for ICT. We see two skaters head to the penalty box, Bruisin Tedeschi and Rogue Weaver for each of their teams. A 5-point Grand Slam pass for Bomb Run Britt. And Cosmic on a track cut call heads to the penalty box. Natural Disasters looking at a full penalty box, giving Bomb Run Britt some time to rack up those points. And she does another 5-point pass for ICT. Britt again through the pack for another Grand Slam for Team Havoc. ICT puts up another 5 points, a nice 15-point pass for ICT. Excuse me, that was a 20-point jam for Bomb Run Britt. Ladies and gentlemen, we have, nope, not a tie game. Back to 15. It was still a really good jam. Let's just all agree on that one. And as a no-pack situation is called, we see ICT again with lead jammer position. That is Furiosa. Furiosa with an attempt on the apex, but she lands right in front of Cosmic. She's going to head to the penalty box on a low block call. That makes this a power jam for Cosmic and the Natural Disasters. Cosmic through on the outside line. Pass number 16, Annika Sorenslam. Cosmic now with taking the hit by Diamond Skater. She is forced to the inside. ICT with a beautiful bridge out there on the track. Nice arch for them. And Cosmic again forced out. Nisi Maniac with the recycle. Scary Nation and Diamond Skater holding down the front of the pack. Femme Fatale with the hit on Furiosa, who is now back on the track. She is forced down but not out. That's a 4-point pass for ICT. Furiosa on the outside line. Nice follow through by Gerlach, but she is able to make it pass. A Grand Slam pass for Furiosa. And 4 points assessed to Cosmic. We have a tie game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's all celebrate before they change it on me. 94-94, 3 minutes remaining in period 1. During this official review, we want to give a big shout out to our photographers, Victor Chalfant and Dan Snow, who couldn't be with us tonight. We wish him well, but thank you for our photographers for being here tonight. Don't forget to check out our photo booth over here as well by the merch table. You can take your photos there for free and post them on your Facebook page with hashtag NWARD. Tenacious B trying to make her way through the pack with 2.5 minutes remaining on the period clock. She is your lead jammer for the Natural Disasters. Little smacker there on the outside line, skating for Havoc as their jammer. Both teams full strength on the track right now. Tenacious B takes the outside line, able to make it past, calls off the jam. 4 points for the Natural Disasters. Both jammers on the track working hard. That is Bruce and Tedeschi. Skating for the Natural Disasters up against number 52, Bomb Run Britt for ICT. Britt, your lead jammer for ICT Havoc. Britt approaches the pack, comes up against a hard wall of Jenny Weezy and Femme Fatale. She's able to pick up 1 point at the end of that jam. Both teams on the verge of breaking the century mark. 99-98, ICT Havoc, your leaders. Alex the Great, your jammer for the Natural Disasters. She makes it through lead jammer position. Cosmic and Gerlach holding down the front of the pack against Bruce Lee, the jammer for ICT, as the period clock runs out. Bruce Lee makes it past her opponents. Alex Gray puts another 4 points on the board for the Natural Disasters. And ladies and gentlemen, 0-0 for either team. That is halftime. We're looking at a score of 102 for the Natural Disasters versus 99 for ICT Havoc. Don't forget Let's hear it once again for ICT Havoc. And for your home team, in the lead by 3 points, the Natural Disasters. As these teams take the track, we want to remind you once again about our raffle tickets. You can stop by the merch booth to pick those up. We'll be announcing a winner soon. Buy some raffle tickets for some sweet prizes. On the jam line now, looks like we have Bob Run Britt for ICT. She is up against Alex the Great for the Natural Disasters. Alex the Great trying to find a line past Diamond Skater just as the jam is called off. 2 points there to the Natural Disasters. 0 points assessed to ICT. On the track, we got Tenacious B for the Natural Disasters. Up against 300, Lil Smacker for the Havoc. Lil Smacker is your lead jammer. Both teams full strength out here on the track. J-Lo Blow with a follow through on Lil Smacker, but she's able to slip past for a 4-point jam. Tenacious B pass on the outside, slips past Annika Soren Slam. Natural Disasters with a nice tight wall, but Little Smacker's able to slip through on the inside. Pick up 4 points. 4 points also assessed to the Natural Disasters. We are still neck and neck here in period 2. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to stick around. This is only game 1 of 2 for the night. J-Lo Blow fighting hard up against the front of the pack for the Natural Disasters. Up against Furiosa for ICT. Furiosa taking a hit from Artemis Prime, but she is able to make it through for lead jammer position for ICT. Both teams full strength once again. J-Lo Blow able to make her way through her back. Furiosa stuck between Cosmic and Cruella. Furiosa there with 4 points against 3 for the Natural Disasters. Once again, we have another tie game, 111 to 111. Well, it's a still game, but now it's tied. We want to say thank you to Path Utility and Construction and Debbie England from Summit Chiropractic Sports and Rehab. We appreciate our sponsors. We also want to say thank you to those fans watching from home. For those of you who don't know, we do have a live YouTube channel running as well. So if you ever can't make it, be sure and log in. Gerlach Holmes now jamming for the Natural Disasters. Bomb Run Britt slips past on the inside line for lead jammer position, ICT Havoc. Britt now on the outside line. Femme Fatale with the push out, but she is able to stay in. 4 more points for ICT. Bomb tries to make her way past Blast and Femme Fatale at the back of the pack. Annika Soren Slam with the assist. As that jam concludes, we have 2 more points on the board for ICT. 0 points assessed to the Natural Disasters. ICT on this fairly tight jammer rotation once again fields Lil Smacker for the team in black. She is your lead jammer. Artemis Prime with the track cut heads to the penalty box for the Natural Disasters. That makes this a power jam for ICT Havoc. Little Smacker makes her way through the pack for a 5-point grand slam for ICT. Smacky Kennedy with the sweep, assisting her teammate past Shameless. A failure to reform call sends Rogue Weaver to the penalty box for ICT. Little Smacker with 1 skater left to beat. She makes her way past. Picks up 5 more points for ICT. No pack situation is called. That's going to send number 244 to the penalty box now. That is Smacky Kennedy for the Team Havoc. Little Smacker on the inside line, up on 4 wheels, calling off the jam. That's a 4-point pass for ICT. 1 point assessed to NWA. (131 to 112). ICT in the lead as Blast attempts to make her way through the pack. She is your lead jammer for the Natural Disasters. Furiosa again with that furious hop she has, makes her way past Artemis Prime on the track. Blast blasting through the competition. She's got 1 skater left to beat. That is Diamond Skater. She slips by her on the outside line. That is a 4-point pass for Blast and the Natural Disasters. Furiosa now again past Artemis Prime with a 4-point pass. ICT. Blast now with the call-off. 1 point Northwest Arkansas, 3 points ICT. We want to say thank you to our EMTs, Justin and Patrick. Thank you all for coming to be with us tonight. Soren Slam, a bridge by. ICT on the track as well. Both jammers forced down on that same turn. Tenacious B forced to the inside. Bruce Lee able to pick up lead jammer position, barely making it past Jenny Weezy, who put up a hard fight on the track. Tenacious B attempts again. She is able to make it through the pack. Bruce Lee makes it past Gerlach Holmes. That was a 5-point pass for ICT. ICT starting to gain on their lead, 145 to 120 with 19 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. Jam 8 of period 2. As the Northwest Arkansas puts Bruce and Tedeschi on the line up against Bomb Run Britt. Bruisen pushes hard, trying to maintain her inbound status. She is pushed to the infield, forced to recycle. Bomb Run Britt having her own troubles up at the front of the pack, trying to make it past Artemis Prime. And a track cut call will send Bruisen to the penalty box. Excuse me, that is Lil Smacker on the jam with the Jam Star cover for ICT, and she is your lead jammer. Little Smacker there with a face-off against Artemis Prime. She is able to make it pass and put a quick 5 points on the scoreboard for ICT. Little Smacker now with another 5-point grand slam for Havoc. Little Smacker up against a face-off with Cosmic and Artemis Prime. Bruisen Tedeschi in her own face-off as well against ICT up at the front of the pack. She is pushing hard, unable to make it through. Little Smacker is going to be the one to beat with another 4-point pass. And Lil Smacker with the call off. A 4-point pass for ICT. Able to handle their lead with a 14-point jam. Some more thank yous tonight. This next jam brought to you by Arcom Plus Printing. Printing for games, posters, and programs. Arcom Plus. Natural Disasters Field, Alex the Great as their jammer on the track. Against, this time, Bomb Run Britt for real. Bomb Run Britt able to make her way through the pack, lead jammer status for ICT. And Britt with the call off. Nice, slick inside move. 4 points on the board for ICT. And for this team timeout, we want to remind you once again about the raffle. We have great prizes to raffle off. 1 ticket for $1, 6 for $5. The winners will be announced at the end of a game. You can win a package from a Rhonda Kelly Salon valued at $50, a climbing party from Lewis and Clark valued at $50. Be sure and pick up your tickets at the merch booth. While you're there, show your Northwest Arkansas Roller Derby pride from our selection of official N-word merchandise, t-shirts, car decals, buttons, etc. They accept cash or card. Now for Jam 11, we have Furiosa up against Gerlach Holmes for each of their teams. Both teams full strength on the track. 15 and a half minutes remaining in period 2. Gerlach Holmes fighting hard up against Annika Sorenslam in the front of the pack, as well as Rogue Weaver. Annika, the last skater to beat. Gerlach makes it through for lead jammer status. Natural Disasters. Furiosa finds a line, and she takes it nice and easy. Gerlach forced out by Nisi Maniac to the outside as Furiosa approaches the pack, calling off the jam. 1 point for Furiosa. Natural Disasters with Alex the Great on the track. One skater left to beat, that is Scary Nation. She makes it through for lead jammer position. She is up against, this time, Lil Smacker for ICT. Alex the Great facing off against Nisi Maniac. She forces her outside. Nisi Maniac has been a maniac with these force outs to the outside line. Alex the Great tries to take the inside line now to avoid that hit once again. Little Smacker with a force down by Cruella and Cosmic in the back of the pack. ICT with a beautiful bridge out there. Alex able to make it past. 4 points on the board for the Natural Disasters. For those of you who have seen our game posters around town, those were printed by Just Us Printers. We want to give them a shout out and thank them for helping print those. Don't forget, we'd love to hang a poster at your business or company. Give us a shout if you'd like one as well. We'd love to bring one to you. ICT fields Bruce Lee. Natural Disasters fielding Femme Fatale for the first time tonight. She picks up lead jammer position for the Disasters. Femme Fatale takes the hit from Diamond Skater, able to make it past. A 4-point pass for Femme Fatale. Femme again, Diamond Skater is the one to beat. She's able to make it past, calls off the jam. That's a 4-point pass that time for Femme. J-Lo Blow now takes the track for the Natural Disasters. Both teams down one blocker in the penalty box. And J-Lo Blow is your lead jammer for the Disasters. She is up against Bomb Run Brit for ICT. J-Lo forced to call off the jam. No points assessed to either skater. 173 to 132, 11 and a half minutes remaining in period 2. And through for lead jammer status is Lil Smacker for ICT. As we see her opponent, Gerlach Holmes, take a spill. Lil Smacker now finds a line on the inside. Able to put a 5-point pass on the board for ICT. Gerlach Holmes again recycled by Nisi Maniac. Lady Macbeth doing a good job holding down the pack for ICT, forcing the track cut on Gerlach Holmes. That makes this a power jam for ICT Havoc. Little Smacker now on the outside line, unscathed. That is a 15-point jam so far for Little Smacker. Little Smacker now forced to the inside. Just as she calls off the jam, 4 points assessed to ICT Havoc. A nice 19-point jam for Little Smacker. Now with Natural Disasters Jammer in the penalty box, that makes this a power start for ICT and Furiosa. Furiosa now to the penalty box on a track cut call. That makes this a power jam for Gerlach Holmes. Gerlach taking a hit by Nisi Maniac. She comes up against Annika Sorenslam at the front of the pack. And Smacky Kennedy. And Smacky Kennedy to the penalty box. Excuse me, Nisi Maniac to the penalty box. Furiosa forced to push against a wall of Femme Fatale, Blast, and Cat Crash Fever. Gerlach Holmes up against a tight pack in the front as well. Both packs switching positions, but neither skater able to make it through still yet. Blast with the hit on number 24, Saigon Kiss, to the outside line. Gerlach Holmes through the pack on a 2-point pass for the Natural Disasters. That was a 2 and a 2 for the Natural Disasters and Gerlach Holmes, as we have a team timeout for ICT. 195 to 134, 6 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in period 2. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, stick around. We've got Northwest Arkansas Roller Derby All-Stars coming up against the ICT All-Stars. That game will be underway directly after this. Don't forget to visit our beer garden sponsored by Core Brewery. We're excited for you to check out our beer garden this season. Remember, you have to be 21 to be in the beer garden. You have to stay in the beer garden to drink your beer. But they do have brand new beer garden passes available for you all season long. We want to say thank you to our halftime entertainment earlier, Three-Legged Dog. They're going to play halftime during both games tonight. All right, that appeared to be an official review requested by ICT. It appears as though they will no longer retain their official review, so whatever important question they had, they were denied. The no call will stand. Natural Disasters put in Artemis Prime as their jammer. She picks up lead jammer position. Followed closely behind, we have an early star pass to Nisi Maniac for ICT. And as that jam is called off, Natural Disasters put 4 more points on the scoreboard. And through for lead jammer position, that is ICT skater number 300, Lil Smacker. Once again, able to pick up lead jammer status almost every time she's jammed tonight. We've got Blast facing off against Diamond Skater. Blast forced to the outside. Lil Smacker up against Cosmic. She's able to slip by unhit. That's a 4-point pass for Lil Smacker and ICT Havoc. Blast now against ICT and Diamond Skater up in the front, able to make her way through the pack. Little Smacker stuck behind Tenacious B and Artemis Prime on a track cut. Track cut call sends Little Smacker to the penalty box. That makes this a power jam for Blast and the Natural Disasters. ICT with a nice bridge, able to hold Blast back. Up at the front, we have Rogue Weaver. They force her down on the outside line. Blast now with a star pass to Cosmic. York pivot. She is pushed to the inside. Lil Smacker able to make it pass one more time with a 4-point pass for Team Havoc. Also a 4-point pass for the Natural Disasters. The score now 203 to 142. 3.5 minutes remaining in period 2. have Femme Fatale once again on the jam line for the Natural Disasters, your lead jammer. Up against Bomb Run Brit for ICT, stuck behind a wall of Natural Disasters as Femme Fatale makes her way past. 5-point grand slam for the Disasters. Britt forced to the outside line by Alex the Great and Jenny Weezy. Femme Fatale able to put another 5 points on the board. Femme Fatale careful to stay in bounds as she calls off the jam. Puts another 4 points up for the Natural Disasters. A 14-point jam for Femme Fatale. As 2 minutes remain in period 2, both teams, Disasters full strength. ICT down 1 blocker as Furiosa takes lead jammer position on the track. She is followed closely by Alex the Great. Alex with the hit. Both skaters go down on the call-off. No points assessed to either team. And Lil Smacker on the inside line, lead jammer position for Team Havoc. Artemis Prime with the track cut to the penalty box. That makes this a power jam for ICT. Lil Smacker tries to slip past Cosmic. Trips up herself a little bit there, goes down, has to recycle. Comes up on Shameless and Cruel Ella. They're unable to catch her. She makes it through for a 5-point pass, ICT. Artemis Prime pushed inside by Nisi Maniac. Little Smacker takes the outside, puts another 3 points on the board. Ladies and gentlemen, your unofficial final score, 220-156. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for ICT Havoc! Job very well done, ladies. And let's hear it for your home team, the Northwest Arkansas Natural Disasters!